I can't actually say when I was aware that I was different.
There have been several situations that I've had to deal with that are most probably things that you wouldn't anybody else to go through.
People still say things.
It was really demotivating. My parents have hidden me from what is really out there.
The pain is just always there, it doesn't go away.
I stopped complaining.
I wish people would understand to get to know the real me.
I'm not prejudiced, but
It's an interesting world that we live in, that you individually have a view of the world that other people don't necessarily see in the same way that you do.
There wasn't as many opportunities for somebody like me. I was in the athletics team. They assumed that I would be naturally athletic and good at it, just because I did look athletic.
bet you're a good runner.
You look so like my friend.
Because I come from a smaller town, if I'd have probably lived in a city, then I would have broadened my horizons. I wanted to be more studious, so I wanted to study and I wanted to learn more, but I was typecast quite a lot.
When you have children, a lot of the time, you change in many ways and you have to change and adapt. And I think it probably makes you question whether you can have a career and a family.
Don't you miss them?
Too bad you have to work.
There would be an event on at school. You would like to do a school run for the kids, and it's been made very clear that that's not possible.
My early childhood, I was in foster care. Unfortunately, my parents struggled to get me diagnosed, which meant I struggled longer, couldn't make friendships at school. And as a result, as an adult, I still struggled.
Well, everyone's a bit autistic.
I'm a bit OCD too.
Having an Asian background, people have made assumptions about like my education and what my skill set would be in. So people have often said things like,
You must be good at maths.
it would make me quite angry.
I've been asked to not wear, like when I was dancing, not wear tights in a show before because my skin was already brown enough. I remember being out with friends. All my friends got offered drinks except for me, and it ended up being, we found out that was because of the colour of my skin.
People automatically look at me when I wear a t-shirt and see scars. They judge me before getting to know me. It's a barrier in life where you can't get the opportunity to succeed and become who you really are.
In the morning, if I said to you that I am fit and I jump around, I would be lying.
You don't look disabled.
We take everybody by face value, and so we assume as a human that there's nothing wrong with somebody. It's not visible, so why would there be?
It's kind of complicated usually for certain people to understand what I am and my struggles as a human being.
No offence, but
Which toilet do you use?
Sometimes I still getting things like sir. Sometimes if I say I'm a transgender, I get sexualized or fetishized.
I can remember first starting with Green King, somebody knowing that I was a gay man and I had a partner, and inappropriately asking me about my personal life, which was nothing to do with them.
One of my white colleagues may come back from holiday and then straight away they'll compare their tan to my skin.
Can you even get a tan?
You know, they'll hold their hand up and go, oh look, I'm as dark as you, or I'm the same colour as you now. That I find quite offensive.
What really frustrates me is when people badge you because they see something that they interpret, and that's happened many a time and still happens. I guess the other thing that can be a big frustration is people asking inappropriate questions that actually have got nothing to do with them, they're just being nosy.
A lot of time, even up to quite recently, I get asked, is that your hair? It kind of dehumanises me.
Some people are interested into it, and I really appreciate that. But it's like being a teacher all the time.
9 times out of 10 it's people not thinking and they don't realise they're doing anything wrong, but they really are.
I'd say be open.
Be aware of who you're talking to and how your words, your actions, your opinions affect said person.
And don't look at someone and judge them for what you assume. Get to know the person for who they are.
Even if you know you're different, you only want to fit.
You can only ever be a first class you and a second class somebody else.
I can absolutely see over the past couple of years that Greene King have improved.
As the bigger picture, we definitely still have work to do.
But I think we are moving in the right direction.
I think I'd say things are in a much better position. People have progressed and taken opportunity to learn from others, which is really great. I would equally say, though, that journey is still a journey.
I'm not prejudiced, but imagine a world where everyone feels like they belong and don't feel different. Together, we can all get there by finding out more and respecting people's differences. It's okay not to know everything, but it is better to know more. That's the journey to everyday inclusion.